Hello and welcome back to the NDS. We're here at race 7 at Nashville. It's looking like a pretty good day here. Take a quick gander at qualifying. Up and down. And yeah. Have the pace car pull in around those white marks as Toad Warrior has earned pole for this race. Once they come to the restart zone, they passed the restart zone, then they went, lol. Green flag is out at the slow internet, also known as Lorette Hotel, 300. So, early on, you'll see rolling the low side, but you could search for a little bit higher, see if you can't get anything. Seems though for now F4H is trying to slip to second after Toad takes an early lead. See Hyperdrive just up here, looking like an early favorite maybe. RS Fast and 11 behind him. Both these drivers just really want to get back to victory lane and see Duke sneaking it up the middle. It's going to make that work. 23, putting together some good runs as of late ever since he stopped getting his car damaged up. As it looks like the 5 is going to have to settle in behind Misty Viper in 77. So far, so good. You see the 2 of Krugermeyer a little bit up the track. I think they're just trying to get around slower cars. Volley did kind of overqualify there a little bit, but everyone looking fine so far. Duke 88 giving chase to Toad there. See that happening. As now these drivers have lined up now around the front. Gonna try to force a mistake or be aggressive into one of the turns here. 51 of RS Fast and 11 going in though. Looking nice. See Volley finally got shoved up to the high side. Not sure if Duke has anything for Toad early. There's still plenty of time, even if he doesn't. And it looks like Jerry got a good speed off the corner there. He's going to take advantage. Going into 3, Misty Viper still just hanging into 4th. Duke taking the inner line around the front stretch. He's going in for it. And Toad's going to try to open up his line, but it's not going to work. You see F4Ace getting a position on Racer. Now 77 out of line too. So far, it's kind of what you'd expect early on. Nothing too out of the ordinary. Got the second group here. Vassell on the high side. Kind of not sure what he's doing with the 3, but he did get decent middle speed, although the 18 kind of held him up there. Shapa and Volley running the lower line. Volley putting in a damn good performance to get Rookie of the Year. I'll say, just has these consistent runs. Wouldn't block the 3 all the way down. I think he's there. Got to let him in. As they're both racing for mid-teens position here. Let's jump back up with those guys up here. RS Fastlane getting another one as the top 3 are kind of not being able to get away from each other. Let's see them all fly in turn 1. Everyone going down. Yeah, all 38 still with us. I think RS did get passed by Hyper. And looks like the 77 did hold his own there for fourth, too. You can see Jerry closing in to make a move on Toad. The 77 actually rolling good. Not sure if the 36 just doesn't have the firepower of these other cars near the front, but it just is what it is. Jerry really had to lift off there, but he's going to try to get a revenge move going down into 1. Misty opening his lineup. Not quite able to capitalize there as Duke under fire. But he holds in. Steady. Hyper making up ground on the bottom as Racer getting up underneath RS. Misty still in the mix though. And Toad still keeping track of Duke. Krugermeyers hasn't had a good couple finishes recently. He's gonna try to redeem himself here, rolling forward. Of course, I got a little bit cough there. Everyone seems to be rolling the high side better than the 77 can do down low. I wonder, can the 51 finish it off? Oh, 51 looks like he's going for good run off the exit there. He's going to try and cross that down. Jerry for fourth. These guys ain't fucking around. Neither is Jerry. Jerry just rolling that exit. Now, points leader so far is the 18, just having himself a pretty decent day again. I mean, his consistency is what's keeping him up top of the charts, so he's once again able to do that. As we see a little bit of Volley just not able to hold position. He's just dropping back pretty far. Him and the 3 are also back here, so not sure if they just can't roll their line well or if it's just an issue in the car, but we'll see. Take a look at that development as it happens throughout the day. Hyper actually getting really close to these top 2 now. The 2 of Krugermeyer just in this mix here. Bro, here's a battle for 10th. This is CS Fastlane 11 and Vent Nation. Side by side. I think Vent's going to keep the spot if he could just roll well. There he goes. Just execute on exit and pull down in front of the 11. You're fine. There he goes. Now for second place, this could be Toad and Hyper. Kind of nearing the end of their initial fuel run, so interesting to see what they do when they come in here soon rather than later. So a lot of these guys might be backing off for their initial stops. No, they're still going. Everyone's still rolling nice as I see Vent Nation going way too high, even though he's got a gap for top 10 there. Yeah, everyone's just kind of standing off right now. I'm not sure what they're doing. They could be trying to go as long as they can. Yep, that's exactly what's happening, although no one... Oh, Misty. She's going to be the first of them to come down. got a little bit better fuel mileage than expected, but they're still, they're probably trying to get this race. Definitely have 3 stops. There's no way they're going to make it on 2 stops. That's Duke still leading them. I think Toad might be trying to go another lap. Interesting call by the 36 team. Not sure what they could do with this. 51 staying out as well. I think they might be the only ones. There's a few others. Toad's coming in. RS coming in. So that leaves Lucas Cram out on track. I think Cram and the others are going to be coming in this time. Yep. Cram, Sauce, and BS all in. But the 77, it's going to be interesting to see where everyone else comes out in relation to him. Duke, definitely not the beneficiary of that pit stop. It's now Misty trying to run down Hyper now. Hyperdrive with a pretty solid lead there as see those two coming off pit road. Not going to be in the best of positions now. 51 of RS. He'll come out top 10, but I'm not sure where. Whoa, really close shave there with Mizzou. Coming off a 3 wide there. And I'll have to see what position everyone comes out in. 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. RS rolls off 8th here. 9th, and CS rounding out the top 10. So, the gap to the lead's about 1.6 seconds out to Hyper. And Toad, not that far behind Misty Viper. Yeah, you see it. It doesn't look like a lot when you're just measuring out a couple seconds, but then you see it. It just looks like forever. This race still has lots of time left. Anything behind Toad that's giving him pressure? Not really. Racer's there, but he's not that close. I see battles throughout the field. See, Duke got 8th. Duke, definitely a driver I want to keep my eye on. Definitely didn't have the best pit stop, but he's making up a hell of a lot of time on track. Well, he's trying to with what he's got in the way. The problem is there's a lot of tracks just have like the low line is the only viable line, but then you got some tracks where you can actually mix it up a bit. Something not right with that that 77 doesn't look quite right. Definitely a pace issue for a 77 Misty Viper. We'll have to compare lap times coming across the board. 28.5, a 29.1. A lot of these drivers not having like the overly best of lap times, but Misty looks particularly slow. Not sure if that was just a blip in the pan or a long-term thing, but we'll have to check it coming across the line this time. What exactly he's running across here. His lap times have normalized 28.7. Now Duke and RS side by side. I think we still have all 38 cars with us. Let's just run through the field. Sell Ladion. Kyle D having 13th now. Blasta just hanging in, trying to keep pace. Shoppa, Italian Bomb. Little group here with Exalta Flames. Actually put him in the Exalta this time. I'm so damn proud. Another group here. Silent Fang having his first really bad run of the season. Not sure what's happening with him, but definitely could be a lot better, especially considering the guys he's racing currently. The one, Lucas Cram. Goofy just ain't a good day to be having a pretty shitty pit crew. Volley back here too. The 38 didn't expect his pit crew to fall off as well. Surprising how deceiving qualifying could be. Arn back here as well. F4 Ace. Looks like he fell off a cliff after that first run. Zent's back here too. Damn. Born Ready just way off. You gotta get something figured out in that car. As Hyper now leading Toad by less than a second. The 77 still hanging in P4, but I'm not sure what it's going to take. I think Toad could be actually a little faster here. But once we get to around lap 40, that'll be really telling. Hyper looks like he actually getting off the low line if he's trying to take the low line. Yeah, I see the pit exit has that grassy strip. I'm pretty sure the pit entry doesn't. I'm not sure if actual Nashville has that. Alright. And with that, a word about our sponsor, the Slow Internet Company, also known as Loretto Tel. Loretto Tel is based somewhere in Tennessee, some internet provider, same state as Nashville, so figured have a little bit of fun theming this race. Loretto Tel's internet blows. It's just so slow. Imagine trying to watch a race but at like 280p at 10 frames a second. That's a good indication of what it's like. Not our streams. We don't use that shit. We use good shit. Loretto Tel, why the fuck are you using our product? Alright, back to the race. See Krugermeyer actually hounding Misty down for fourth. That too has been silently good today, if it hasn't felt like it. And now Racer kind of in the party of trying to get to where Hyper is, but not sure if Toad used up all the stuff trying to get there. No, they're closing now. The 5 out front, but it's not going to be easy for him. You got to hold him off somehow. Racer just sitting in third, minding his own business, pointing his way along. And Hyper knows if he fucks up one of his exits, he's just going to be having to play mad defense, keeping the 36 behind him. What's a man to do in this situation? As we see the 77 getting used up, we actually lost a couple spots as the 51 is on his way moving forward. Not sure Jerry's going to use up Misty here as well. But we flash back, and Toad got a good run off of 2. And Hyper's going to have to defend it. They're 3 and 4, but Toad still not giving that low side up. Try to get underneath him into 1, but I think he might back off. Toad tried to enter low in one, but it looks like he just had to really slow to get the turning right, and it just lost him time there. We're going to see what happens with these top three. Now, as it looks like RS Fastman 11 and Krugermeyer going side by side for what appears to be fourth now. RS trying to get that low side to work, but Krugermeyer not giving it up. Hyper taking it to pit road now. A lot of guys staying out. A lot of guys coming in. Ladion, a little bit of a steep entrance there. So it'll be interesting to see once everyone comes in. Those guys, leaders now, in as well. RS going for another round out. Silent Fang coming in. Laundry Sauce coming in. Those two already pitted up. Lucas in. All eyes on the 51 to be the last car down pit road. I mean, there are some benefits, but if you're just stay out there on old shit, I'm not sure. He's probably trying something different. He may have learned his lesson from Rockingham not to be pit early, but not sure what'll work for him. The orange is riding around. And Hyper coming out just way ahead of those two. Toad and Racer gonna have a tough time getting back up speed here. Hyper looks like he has a pretty big lead opened up as RS not even off pit road yet. RS definitely does his better work on the track, it seems. But there could be a lot of spreading out on the pit stops here. 77 okay. It's like Mizzou's pit crew's actually pretty on fire here. I mean, if you want to be champion, you got to have a well-rounded arsenal at your disposal. CS Fastman 11 battling Krugermeyer for 8th, it seems. So now the gap is about 3 seconds to Hyper. What other interesting battles we got in the field? We got this pretty decently sized group here. As it looks like Jerry in 10th and these other guys looking for that top 10. Bassell goes low, Vent goes high. They're just looking around, seeing what all can be found. Ladion. Interesting. Staying it low. The other guy's taking like a lane or two higher. I think Bassell could get a run. If he wants to get a run, peek underneath 9. Oh, here he goes. Oh. Vent looked like he had to get out a little bit, knowing that the 9 would come up there. Gap pretty static. It hasn't moved too much, although Toad could make some progress. Now Blasta in this group here. It doesn't look like Toad's going up. Oh, Ladion in the wall. 9 car. Just having a tough time holding it down. He's up the track. Not any visual damage, doesn't seem like. There's drivers cycling around, trying to make the most of what they've got. As the rookies themselves having a tough time with this track. Goofy and BS Fast 11 battling together. Folly trying to salvage a pretty bad day. Caddy King just out and last right now. Hyper holding pretty steady for the lead. There's a battle. Now it's Fast 11 looking to move into the top 5. Gang wants to move Duke up track, but doesn't want to hit him. Looking smooth so far. Looking smooth. Mizzou just continuing, putting in his best season to date. As we have a caution, it is out for the 62. 62 of Goofy will be the point of caution for this race. What happened here? Oh, it was just Arn closed up on him real fast, and then, yeah, Arn just really did it to him there. And these lead lap cars, like, they're coming in quick. You see Caddy King was actually pretty close to going one down by Hyper. And you know Hyper's like gap, he had a few seconds to gap Toad. Well, that's gone now. 62. Significant damage. Everyone's coming down pit road. This is yeah, they need to make a third stop. Do it now. Make it to the end. This is the money stop. Everybody's in. Goofy a lap down with the damage. Well, it's even going to continue. But let's take a look. He comes back out. All right. 4 tires, 2 tires. They didn't use that much fuel. And it looks like Mizzou out front first. The 19. Good pull. And Misty, RS, it looks like Toad, then Hyper, then Racer. Goofy will be 1 lap down. They didn't do much on that damage job, so it's going to be hell in a handbasket going forward here. Right, those lights are still beeping though. Lap 54, lights out. And when they come around 4, that's when they'll take the green back out. Puffy with a 9th place run so far. He's doing good. Gotta love a little underdog story. Mizzou, Misty, RS. You can run the outside decently well here. But I'm not sure how many people are going to get through until 62 holds them up. I think we're within about 16, 15-ish to go. So we're going to see what these guys are made of now. Green flag back out. And the 62 does not get going. It's just going to have a lot of people blow by him on the outside. And it's going to be about 8-ish cars that fly right by. RS wasting no time at all. Going low. These drivers who are a lot more potently powerful are going to try and get some spots early. Now, give or take if 62 causes another caution. Well, it didn't even cause the last one, but you know what I mean. Slow cars back there. Never be sure of anything. Mizzou with the roll, but Misty, it looks like he stalled out and got held up. RS to the front. Toad going to try and follow him there. Hyper just kind of being mired in traffic for the first time in a long time. 5 car definitely not enjoying himself. Yeah, Toad Warrior, he's going to have a shot through the inside. RS tries to close him there, but they both kind of just stall out a little bit. Now they're side by side. Racer waiting in third. RS going to try and roll high. Hyper made it to the low side. High-low. RS might have got a little too high there as he's fighting for his life, it seems. Racer right there with them. RS still rolling strong. Krugermeyer trying to get to that quarter panel. Oh, man. They're all over the damn place. Toad moving up a little bit. Not sure what he's doing. If he's going to try to give Racer a shot or if RS is still out there. Krugermeyer. I mean, Hyper and Krugermeyer could snag the all-time wins for driver today. And they're both in top 5 ready to do it. RS finding a hole back low. Racer surging into the lead. It's not going to be as easy as last race for him, though. He's going to be under fire from plenty of sources. RS there. Toad and them they're just holding steady where they are. It's just mad trying to make it through. Hyper looking to play offense on the 2. CS has just been kind of here, 6th place, having a run. Blastus 7th place, he's also been having a run too, but 99 starting to pull it out. That's a damn good sight to see here. Trackhouse got themselves a hell of a driver. Krugermeyer up top, not able to run it there. And it looks like he's going to try to go all the way up. And play defense. Very risky defense, too. Try to slide it all the way low just so he can have another shot at Toad. I'm not sure if these guys racing each other, they're not keeping the 99 in check. What's going to become of him? Vent, Misty just back there running 8th and 9th respectively. With a small handful of laps to go. Chippy. Not sure. Chippy or Krugermeyer. Pick your poison. Not sure if he's holding the low side respectably here. I think they might actually be keeping relative pace with the 99. I mean, he's not getting that far out as Toad actually closing in on Racer pretty hard here. This is going to be last few laps. Might be good. Who knows? Driver's really getting aggressive. CS putting it in on Hyper. That's the 2 of Krugermeyer. Showing this field what he's made of. The Racer putting everyone on notice. Could go back to back with his wins. And tell the world that he's on top of it. He's about the size of a world too. A 51 just... Now these guys are kind of getting strung out. Not going to be easy going forward. Hyperdrive, 4th. Trying some sort of off-tactic line as CS passing 11. Got a little bit of the wall. That's going to be pretty costly for points. I see a lot of those guys going around him now. Only 3 laps left. Krugermeyer in the 2. Having to chase down Racer. He's kind of brought that lead out a little further now. So it's going to be hard to catch. Toad, Hyper, trying to get every last bit they can before the checkered flag flies. 2 laps to go. $28.9, $29 even, $28.8. They're just those minor lap differences. There just is not enough laps. Coming to the white flag. That one racer does. 1 lap to go. Kriegermeyer just rolling as good as he can. Toad right behind him. For the 2 of them, it won't be enough. But for that one racer, it's just what he needs. The 99 goes back to victory lane here at Nashville. Yeah, 38. 62, just 38th place. Not really the result they wanted to see here. Pull it down to victory lane. Take a look at the final classifications here. Hoo-wee. Tell us going to be one spicy final result. And a lot of moving around, especially with that 62 that fell through the field. Oh well. That's all we got for today, boys. We will see you next time.